How can we live a life that is filled with meaningful success? And how can we live a life that also guarantees a lifetime of happiness? Whenever we look around, for some people, everything used to work perfectly. Be it personal life, be it professional life, be it their health, be it their relationships, everything is being taken care of. It looks like they are living just a perfect life. But for some people, it's everywhere. Now we have to understand what are that skills, what are that talent, what is that mindset, what are the attributes, what is the approach that one need to develop so they also have same sense of success, same feeling of achievements. After speaking with hundreds of people in different countries, for your pleasure, I have found out 10 qualities that if we develop that, we also tend to have what I call as meaningful success. Success that is planned, success that is in synchronization with ourselves, and happiness that stays with us for the rest of the life. In that talk, my first habit that we want to talk about is how to form strong, positive, and sustainable habits. It is said excellence is something that we do on a repeated basis. Hence, excellence is a habit, it's not an accident. Aristotle says 95% of the times the things that we do, it is just because of our habits. So if we really want to change ourselves, 95% of the probability lies if we change the habits only. Without changing the habits, there is no way we can change ourselves, because predominantly we just keep on repeating one thing over another. Now the question comes, how to form habits, how to form good habits, and how to keep on keeping it and sustaining it for a long period of time. Number one, start very small. If you are used to going in cars, and if I suddenly tell you, no, you have to walk maybe 1 hour every day, that does not go well with you, because you are asking too much. You are immediately taking yourself out of the comfort zone. Maybe you can say, instead of just walking 1 hour, start with 5 minutes. Make it ridiculously small, so no inner mechanism will come up and try to stop you from doing it. And that is number one. Start small. And I tell you why. Because once you start small, and if you keep on moving up, you have a sense of achievement. You have a sense of success. You have a sense of meaning. We are talking here how to be successful and happy throughout your life. The first thing, as I mentioned, is about if you can form strong positive habits and stay with it. For that, all we are talking is start small. The second thing is, don't negate the small improvements. If you do a small math, and if you keep on improving only 1% every day, yes, if you keep on improving 1% every day over your previous day, by the end of the year, you have improved 376%. Yes, that's a big number. How difficult it is to keep on improving 1% every day? Well, it's not impossible, but yes, it comes with lots of practice and consistency. So my second input for you is be consistent. And the golden mantra is stop at 2. Now what it means is, we all form a habit, for example, eating healthy diet or jogging every day. If you miss your exercise one day, that's it. Don't make it 2. Strong habits are a result of 3 very important things. People take big New Year resolutions, going to the gym, maintaining the relationship, speaking nice with others, learning one new chapter every day, and on and on. But what we see within few days, majority of New Year resolution collapses. Why? 3 things are important. Whenever we want to form a habit, you should have what I call as a very strong purpose. Purpose is something that keeps you driving in one particular direction, that keeps you motivated every time, and that does not change every day. It stays with you forever. Purpose is something, that inner compass that we have. Goals might change on a day-to-day basis, but purpose is one strong sense of direction. So all your habits that you are trying to form, it should somehow align to that bigger purpose. If there is a disconnect, the probability of you sticking with your new habit will drastically reduce. Because habit needs attachment. Habit needs a sense of direction. It is not just a matter of willpower or strong dedication or commitment or discipline. No. The most important thing that I have noticed with people who are successful years after years maintaining something is a purpose. If you have a purpose and if you join your habits with that purpose, it stays with it. That's number 1. Number 2, relevance. Say for example, if you decide that I want to contribute to the nature, I don't want to emit more greenhouse gases, and what I will do, today onwards I will stop using all the vehicles. I will go to my office not using public transport or not using my personal car. It's not going to work. This particular resolution or habit that you're trying to develop, though it may fit in the purpose but may not fly beyond your what I call as value system. So the relevance has to be there. That is the second important thing that you can consider. Now before going to the third one, let me ask you one quick question. Have you ever tried doing something for the first time? See, the first time is so horrible. You don't feel like doing it, as if somebody has taken you out of your comfort zone. Third thing, if you really want to develop a very strong, positive, sustainable habit, is make it also aligned with your value system. If the value systems are there for you, you can always justify it. You can always come back to it and say, yes, this is according to my principle. This is what I still believe. This is something that I really want to do. So a good purpose, relevance, and value. If when these 3 combine, and based on this, if you form a habit, it stays with you for a longer period of time. Now before I finish this particular point, in this particular session, we are giving you 10 habits or 10 principles or 10 mindset. If you start following this in your life, the chances are significantly high that you will live a much more fulfilled, meaningful life based on your own commitment and dedication. And good habits is just one of them. So with that positive thought, I wish you all the very best, and please don't forget to complete 2 minutes of that simple exercise that is attached in the notes. Thank you.